fellow deathbats and lady deathbats. Welcome into Sinister J's Kingdom. Um, in today's video, I wanted to talk about something that is on my mind. Something that's really kind of just annoyed me, and I think it's kind of stupid they did this. But I wanted to take a look with you, at a deeper look at what this problem is. So let's start by this, okay? I buy these once in a while. Okay, I have a problem with these right now. Let me show you why. On the very bottom here, there's five. Five. There used to be six. I don't know why this happened. I don't know why they chose to do this, but this has been taking place for a little while now. And I'm a little bit disgusted with this company. I might actually only stick to buying one for now on because it's probably gonna be a lot cheaper that way. But it's the fact of the matter is this is just kind of dumb that they were doing this. This is a ripoff, and let me show you why this is a ripoff and why it's not worth buying these much anymore unless you're buying them by singles. All right, so here we are. Let's go back to the first slide here. So I asked this question first because this is the question I had to ask. It was like, am I going crazy? Did they sell six at one point? Because I do remember that. But also, a lot of people pretend there's this thing called a Mandela effect, which isn't even remotely true. I don't believe in a Mandela effect. I believe people change stuff and then they enforce us to forget what actually existed at one point or try to mess with our heads. And it's all over the internet. So sometimes these things do exist. It's just the internet betrays it as they don't. So yes, there were previously 6 CLIF bars per box. Because I remember the box having a little bit of air in it, and just having that extra space, you could shake it and you could fill the air. But with the recent changes, I had to ask when the changes happened. So the changes happened. So let's read here so we can go over exactly what it is I'm bitching about here, because this is what this is. It's me throwing a bitch fit and reaching out to CLIF BAR as a company. Okay. CLIF bars reduced to 5. CLIF bars were changed from containing 6 bars to 5 bars in packs, with reports indicating the switch occurred around 3 weeks prior to a post dated May 25th, 2024. This change has been noted on various online forums, with users discussing the reduction in the numbers of bars per pack. Now, if you're anything like this, like me, you get a little bit upset by this stuff because you know that this company's been doing this for like ever. When I started eating CLIF bars, they always had 6 per box, and that's why I would get them, because the variety packs were the greatest thing ever, and you could basically live off of them for one meal a day and just go about your day. And these were good for people that didn't want to have a full course meal, so they would do it before like bodybuilding or like exercising of some sorts. And I would just eat them because they were a nutritional snack. For one, didn't want to eat stuff because in the summer it's hot. I don't want to eat a big meal in the afternoon. Sometimes I just want to have a basic small thing that I can afford and I can eat. But that's why this is disappointing, because they took one out of the box, and it's just like, why did you do that to us? Yesterday, I was trying to make this video, but yesterday I reached out to CLIF Bar in the morning after I saw that. I was like, what are you doing to us? Why did you take that one CLIF Bar away from us? And so, no response back. But in reality, they're probably like, what the hell were we thinking? And the only thing I can blame this on is like inflation or something to do with the company money wise, or just stuff like that. The economy is trash right now. It's been trash for a while, and it's really put a lot of people in bad positions, I being one of them. But on top of that, the government sort of like really caused this problem, and then there's some other issues going on with this that really need fixed. What do I hope they bring that 6 bar back? Hell yeah. Would I be happy if they brought it back? Oh yeah, I'll buy a package and I will eat it on here with you guys. But until then, I'm gonna be dealing with this. So I'm gonna buy individually 1 bar probably from now on, instead of buying this 5 pack. So let's move on to the next one. So the next one As you can see, there are 50 different flavors of Cliff Bar, and they're still including other flavors to come out. And my favorites are the caramel, peanut butter, peanut butter the most, peanut butter and banana, and mint chocolate chip, white macadamia, and then there's other ones I haven't even tried. So all in all, these are very good. These are very good substitute for your one of your meals per day. And I'm not saying replace it with breakfast wholeheartedly, but I'm saying, if you don't want to have that meal, these are good for that. These are good for right before you hit the gym. Eat one, go in and work out. You're good. And as you can see, they're good for bodybuilders. They fill with whey protein. Just good stuff for you. So, and this is another example of how the government will take stuff that's good for you and take it away from you or increase the price on it. It's just stupid. And let's get back to the big screen. All right, so this Cliff Bar incident really, I was not a fan of this. I really am. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this because I really like those. Those are like a thing I buy once in a while. When I'm like absolutely hungry and I don't feel like eating lunch. That was the go-to thing for me. Um, I'm hoping they do add that 6 bar back. And if you're anything like me, you eat them. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you hate it? Do you enjoy the fact that it's expensive now? Because the price stayed the same after they took the one out. Or let me know your favorite flavor and stuff like that. But that's it for me, fellow Death Bats and Lady Death Bats. And in the meantime, take it easy and God bless you. Have a wonderful night.